then the end will come. Yet Paul writes in Romans 10:14, how then can they call on the one they have not believed in? And how can they believe in the one of whom they have not heard? And how can they hear without someone preaching to them? And how, in verse 15, can anyone preach unless they are sent? Does not John 1:1 say, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God? He was with God in the beginning. Verse 4 continues, in him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. This fourth gospel book, called John, theologians state was written to present the truth of Christianity in a way that even the Greeks could appreciate and understand. Here during the Passover, not only were the Jews in Jerusalem, but other cultures and ethnicities as well. The Greeks were nomads. They were investorant, wanderers, persons who had a habit, an attitude, a recurrent urge to travel. The Greek culture were a people that always wanted to find out new things. By now, Jesus' reputation has preceded him. He's more than likely to become a household name. You remember that name 10 or 15 years ago? E.F. Hutton speaks in a restaurant. Everybody does this. They're listening because he was supposed to be the knowledgeable one in the stock market and insurance. His travel route, Jesus' travel route, has become known, and people gather to be fed palatable as well as spiritual food. Greeks traveled for trade and for commerce. It is natural that they ended up in Jerusalem during this time when thousands of people would be in Jerusalem. Not only were the Greeks there for economics, but they were there inherently seeking truth. John 8:32 says, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Amen. The Greeks were people with inquiring minds. You know how sometimes we say when someone asks a question, inquiring minds want to know. They were people that sought after the truth. We must remember, Jesus was in the temple during the Passover when he cleaned out the court of the Gentiles for selling in his Father's house. Most likely where the Greeks were also. Seeing this man who, with such authority, being a witness to what they saw and heard, being subjected to the glorification of God, curiosity became strong. Now, the Greeks wanted to know more about this man. They were the first people to wander into the ancient world. It is safe to say they were the first to receive the gospel, the good news that will travel throughout the world. They knew protocol, the right way to do something. Philip had a Greek name, so they asked of him an audience with Jesus. Philip, like many of us today, either didn't know what to do, how to do it, and didn't want to make a mistake. So he passed the buck. He asked Andrew. Andrew knew what to do, without a doubt. He led them to Jesus. Andrew already learned a valuable lesson. No one is in the sight of Jesus will be turned away. Jesus was about his Father's business, never turning away a soul seeking to be able to ask questions, particularly with this paradox, this parable, this pericope that Jesus gave. Let us unpack it briefly. In Bible study many years ago, we unpacked this book of Revelation. We've learned parallelism with the book of Daniel 1 through 1st chapter, verses 1 through 7. Here we find Jesus doing the same. A learned person such as those who read will understand who the world powers of Jesus' day are. The Assyrians are the lion with eagle's wings. The Babylonians are the bear with 3 ribs between their teeth. The Medes is the leopard with 4 wings and 4 heads. And lastly, the Persians is the terrible beast with iron teeth and 10 horns. The Jews wanted to be masters of the world. They wanted God to provide direct intervention from himself through Jesus. They thought Jesus was the one. When Jesus said the Son of God, they knew God had sent the one to be glorified, to conquer the kingdoms of the earth. But yet there were 2 sectors of the Jews. One wanted the heavenly realm. The other wanted a war with the Romans, the suppressors, and anyone else so that they can do what they wanted to do. Jesus meant he shall die on the cross. The Jews thought Jesus was saying a conquest by the armies of God over their enemies would be coming. Jesus meant the conquest of the cross. Victory will be Jesus's for all humankind. Remember, Barabbas betrayed Jesus because he was a Jew that believed the Son of God was coming as a conqueror over the enemy of the people. Jesus was coming as conqueror over the enemy called sin. The Jews thought the fight, the battle, would be a conquest over a life of enslavement. Jesus is still offering life over death even today. Jesus is saying to love your present life is selfishness, and one only wants a desire for security that this life holds. A person that loves the Lord with all their heart, their mind, their body, and their soul will want to do all that they can while they yet live. For the least of these. There was a homeless person that I saw on one of these videos through Facebook, and people wanted to see what would the homeless do if they got a lot of money. They gave this one man $1,000, and then they had a secret camera follow him to see what he would do. He went into a well-known store. He bought clothes. Then he went into a grocery store. He bought a lot of food. And then he sat down on the curb. And he started unpacking and rebagging. And as he walked down the street, every homeless person he saw, he gave them food. Or he gave them something to wear. He went to the park where the homeless were sitting around a picnic table, and he pulled out food and he fed them all. And finally She went and brought to-go boxes, packed up all of that food, sat on the corner where she knew the homeless would be, and started passing out meals, the food that even her children wouldn't give. What do we do with leftovers?
Yeah.
From Thanksgiving and Christmas, Mother's Day and Father's Day, what do we do? Do we give it to somebody that's hungry? Do we even invite them to our church to sit down for Mother's Day or Father's Day or Easter? There are people that are hungry, not just the homeless. There are single people that have to sit by themselves, that may not be able to go out to a restaurant, but they still by themselves. When they should be able to come to the house of God. And we feed them not our leftovers, but good food. And at the same time that they're eating the palatable food, they can hear the words of God through music playing. They can hear the words of God by us sitting next to them, talking to them about God. Jesus fed the crowds palatable and spiritual food. He already gave us the example. But what do you do to the least of these? Jesus said, you do also unto me. Joan of Arc, a great statistician of war, realizing that her time was about to be cut short, according to a theologian of her life, prayed this prayer to God: I shall only last a year. God, use me as you can.
Yes.
Lastly, Jesus was saying that out of service to others comes greatness. The world remembers those who served. We recall the peaceful life of Gandhi, the spiritual life of Martin Luther King Jr., and the biblical teachings of Billy Graham Sr. What will we be remembered for? We remember these because of their service towards others. Jesus came and taught a new way living that would honor God.
Yes.
Let us remember, people then and even now look at the conquest of glory not as honoring God, not as being a witness to the goodness of God in our lives. The Jews and people today look at the receivership of power, the right to rule oneself. Jesus looked at the cross, teaching that in death comes life everlasting. 1 Peter 4:11 reads, if anyone speaks, they should do so as one speaks the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do so with the strength God provides, so that in all things God may be praised through Jesus Christ.
Yes.
To him be the glory
Yes.
and the power forever and ever. Let him who has ears hear. Let him who has a heart receive. Let him who has a willing spirit go. Amen.
Amen.